Hi guys, me again. Oh gosh, it has been a while. So I have filmed so many videos and then I've gone to edit them and thinking, this is not enough, it's not good enough. I completely lost my confidence. So I'm going to start with a good old shopping haul to get me back on track again. And I'm going to keep it quite short and just do it. Not overthink it, just film and do it. So my dad is doing loads better. We're still waiting to hear off the memory clinic, but his mobility is getting really good and he's walking around with a stick now. He still uses his Zimmer frame a little bit when he gets tired, but he's actually moving around, which is amazing. Gosh, been hard work. Anyway, so popped to Lidl this morning, dropped my son off in school, went straight down to Lidl. Because I have a day off today, yay! I have been taking on so much work because a couple of things happening next month. 6 weeks holidays coming up, and I had this thing since my son was born, this like food anxiety. I've talked about it loads of times before, and that's why I started the prepping pantry when I was absolutely skint. I've learned to cope with it better. I've still got my prepping pantry, but I've been using a lot of stuff and not replenishing it, ready for the move, because when we move I don't want to take all this food with us. Oh gosh, I have been booking viewings in every house that I think is available or flat that's available, because me, my son and my dad are all moving in together. Things have slightly changed now with my dad. It's only recently I've managed to book 2 viewings. The first viewing, lovely house, bathroom downstairs, bedroom downstairs, absolutely great, perfect setup. She showed us around and then said, oh yeah, we've let it. There's a family moving in middle of July. Why have you, any questions? Yes, why have you wasted my time? Anyway, and then the second house went to see, absolutely lovely, not far, just down the road from here, so we wouldn't have far to move. And we got there and the street is so narrow, the cars park on the pavement, because some of the houses have got like 3 cars each. They don't have parking, it's on street parking, and this car had parked so much on the pavement we couldn't get in through the gate to go up the path to the front door. Thank goodness this lady came with a little dog. And she's like, oh, I live here, I'm the neighbour, and she was lovely, and she let us go through her garden and pop over the wall. Otherwise, we would have had to go down the little alleyway and through the back gate, through the garden, if they had a key. But anyway, the neighbours let us do that. And then I thought, okay, beautiful house, parking, not great, but we were right on the end by this alleyway. I could park the car there, get my dad out, through the side gate and in through the garden, and even when it was raining, and I thought, oh gosh. And then we came out of the house and a car had parked across the alleyway, completely blocking it, and the neighbour said, yeah, that happens all the time. So that would not have been suitable for my dad. It was just, yeah, a nightmare. So that's what's going on with the house at the moment. We're still looking, or flat, or whatever, we're still looking. 6 weeks holiday coming up, and I get that little bit and I have started meal prepping again, but I wanted to do some more meal prepping because it's been so handy. I can just grab something from the freezer, or my son can reheat it, Bob's your uncle, done. And then this thing with 6 weeks holiday coming up, my son's going to be home, he's going to be eating 24/7. Right then, let me show you what I got. I was looking for some kind of chicken again, always looking for chicken, like chicken fillets or chicken breast or something like that, but they didn't have any on special offer. But they did have this pack of chicken drumsticks, which was 60% cheaper. I don't often get meat for 60%, it's usually 30%. Chicken drumsticks, and these were £1.60. Chicken drumsticks and a barbecue sauce. These are going to go straight in the freezer. I got a buffalo mozzarella, tomato mozzarella and basil pesto wood-fired sourdough pizza, and this is £2.65. and this will be great tonight for dinner. For me, my son and my dad. It's really warm out there and I can just whack this in the oven and do some wedges. I've got some potatoes from the allotment. I went and dug some potatoes up. Charlotte potatoes, absolutely amazing. I've got loads of potatoes. I had six potatoes given to me, 6 plants came, and oh my gosh, yeah, I haven't had such a good potato harvest in a long time. So that was cool. So I can do that with a bit of salad or something. I must have just timed it right today because there was a lot of stuff for 60% off. I got some, there was another box of mushrooms, but they looked a bit manky, so I went with these organic ones. And they're 52p, and they look absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, 60% off. They had some watermelons in the front for 89p. I was like, wow! But no, it was 89p a kilo. My son loves watermelon, but it's only him that eats it. I don't eat it. My dad doesn't like it. You know, there's only so much watermelon you can eat and it just goes off so quickly. So anyway, I got him these watermelon chunks for 90p. I have got some bits coming from the allotment, potatoes, lettuce, a couple of kohlrabi I've had. My squash is starting now as well. I've had some black Tuscan kale, which we eat raw in a salad, which is lovely. So I've got a pomegranate, which was 95p. It's called a Persian jewels salad. Basically, because the pomegranate looks like little jewels in it, and what you do is chop everything finely. You can have whatever you want in it. So I've been putting red onion, pomegranate, cucumber, lettuce shredded finely, kale. I don't do tomatoes, I do sweet corn as well. It's just lovely. So yeah, got the pomegranate. I got a bag of carrots because I use these in everything to bulk everything out, and I'm going to start now doing some prep to do some frozen ready meals in the freezer, ready for the 6 weeks holiday. Well, even now, but as well for the 6 weeks holiday. So that's why I got some carrots, but I can't remember how much they were. Natural yoghurt, 35p. I got some dark soy sauce and light soy sauce. I think these are 59p each, because we've eat a lot of stir fries and noodles, and I love doing a soy sauce and honey dressing on everything. I love it. I got some vegetable oil because I've been seeing a lot of videos recently how to make mayonnaise. I know you use egg and oil to make mayonnaise, and I'm very wary of the raw egg and the thought of raw egg, but I saw a short video on YouTube and they made a Caesar dressing and they used boiled eggs, and they just did it with a whizzer, with a blender stick. It made this really nice Caesar dressing. So I'm gonna try and make a mayonnaise with a cooked egg. We'll see. But I got some vegetable oil. Their olive oil. So their olive oil is something like this. It used to be, I used to buy this for $1.99, and I went in there today, and I know it was expensive the other week when I went. It was started off at £5 something, then it was £6 something, and now it's £7.50 just for the cheapo olive oil. And then I buy another thing called Olivia or Olivio, something like that, and it is vegetable oil and olive oil mixed together, which makes it even cheaper, but even that is £5 a bottle. So I know rapeseed oil is not everybody's favourite, but I have bought this because it is a great alternative, and I know some people don't think. I wouldn't have this like sprinkled on dressings and stuff like that, like you would olive oil or like to dip your bread in, but to make mayonnaise, and I've looked on all the jars of mayonnaise and their ingredients, and they're all made with this, unless it's a really expensive one, but mayonnaise is made with rapeseed oil. So yeah, gonna give that a go. If you see, I have a bottle of olive oil here, and this was left in the Airbnb So I'm keeping this because I want to make some focaccia bread. I've seen a really simple, easy recipe where you just use a cup of flour. So I thought I'll give that a go, but I'm saving this for that. Right, I bought some wraps. I wanted some flatbread and I thought, you know what, I can just make my own flatbread. I can make my own wraps, but these are absolutely gorgeous and for a quick and easy meal. And they freeze really well as well, so I got them. I got some Dijon mustard to go with my mayonnaise to make my mayonnaise, and then I want to make a spaghetti bolognese and lasagna and stuff like that, and I have been using all my stuff, so I just needed to get a few bits. So I got this tomato pasta sauce. They said this was new, so I must get the one from Asda or Aldi, but this was 49p. It's not great, but if you add stuff to it, it tastes a lot better as well. So I got a tin of chopped tomatoes because I've done through all my tomatoes. I've got some passata that needs using as well. Used all my tomato puree as well, so I got that. And then I got a creamy lasagna sauce. And that's it. And that's what I got from Lidl this week. Now, like I said, there's a lot of stuff coming in the allotment that we are eating. It's not very big yet, but if I just pick like a couple of leaves of this and a couple of leaves of that, and like a little tiny yellow courgette and maybe a little round ball courgette, it does make some meal. I will film a tour soon so you can see the allotment. I just got it in my head that I want it tidy and perfect this year, and then every second I turn around there's another weed come up, or I finish one area and I've got to go and do another area again. And I've never been one for a perfect plot, never, but this, I don't know, I've got it in my head. So I went up there last night and had a good chat with myself and told myself it's not going to happen, and everybody keeps on telling me how good my plot is looking this year, and it's a really, really hard year to grow your own fruit and veg. The pests are absolutely a nightmare. So the slugs are eating everything. We've got starlings up on the allotment, which we never had, so we're having to net stuff that we usually don't net, like the beetroot. They're eating the lettuce. Nasturtiums, usually they just take over my plot, but for some reason the pigeons and the woodpecker are just eating them all. They're just annihilating them. And then the weather, it's very cold, very cold. I know it's been sunny and warm, it's been sunny and dry, but it's been really, really cold. And the nighttime temperatures, there's a nighttime temperature, it's dropping down to 9 degrees at night, and the veg doesn't like it. But considering all that, I have got stuff growing, so I must be doing something right, must be. Right then guys, I am going to drink my tea now and grab my strimmer and head over to the allotment. I was doing all my washing yesterday because I do a few washing jobs where I collect people's washing and wash it. And then I washed it after work and put it out on the line. I went to get it in last night and some naughty bird had pooed all over my white towels. Grrr. So I've had to wash them again. I'm going to put them on the line. They've finished now. Put them on the line, yeah, and head over to the allotment. Yay! So take care and I will see you soon. Bye.